I just got ghosted before my date. I was supposed to go on a date this evening at a really nice restaurant with a man I met on Bumble. He also made reservations there, and he planned for us to grab drinks at a brewery beforehand. We matched yesterday and we were talking the night away. He immediately made reservations. He wanted to meet me. And we talked all day. We were both looking forward to going on this date, and we couldn't wait to get ready and to meet each other. And 4 o'clock rolls around, and guess what? I went to go send him a message just to confirm where we were meeting at 5, and he had deleted his Bumble account. And I called the reservation, or the restaurant where the reservation was at, and he also canceled that as well. He was such a coward that he had to delete his account and couldn't send me a message just to say, hey, I changed my mind or it's not working. He had to literally delete his own account. I got ready. I got completely ready. I was looking forward to this. He led me on. I got so used today. So bamboozled by this man. And for what? For absolutely nothing, for him to delete his Bumble account because he's a coward. Is this what online dating is? It's just bullshit men that just like to ghost women or just to lead them on for no reason and have no intention of meeting us. I get I'm curvy, I get I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You can just send me a message any decent man would be hey, just not feeling it. I wouldn't have any issue at all. You just had to do all of this, and I wasted my time getting ready for what? For nothing. Men in California really do suck. I wonder if it's this bad anywhere else, but I definitely feel like I need to get off of this dating roller coaster of online dating, since apparently men just suck here.
I see a trend of women who are acting like they don't care, but the fear of ending up lonely and hopeless keeps them awake. After they put down their camera, these are the same women who were once sought for years. They are low-key looking for opportunities to demonstrate what a fine woman or wife they want to be. These women were at the height of their beauty and youth. They rejected and played men because of all kinds of stupid ideas that they adopted from feminism. So, the wall has come for them, and they are getting a taste of what they gave to men years ago. And they take to the internet to complain about how difficult it is to find a good man, that all men are weak and afraid of commitment. It is completely foolish to make that assumption about men. Just because you can't find a man doesn't mean there aren't any. It simply means that you've discarded all of the wonderful men who were chasing you, and you're reaping the consequences. This is not the major problem for them. The major problem is that there is a new wave of men who are walking away from dating. These are the men who thought they could make it work with modern women. They thought they could bend their will, and they didn't want to accept the tag women gave men who were walking away, which was, men are walking because they are weak. Men are walking away because they can't deal with us. I guess these men have realized neither they, nor the men who have walked away, are the problem. The problem is modern women.
What's wrong with men? Or where are all the good men? Or this or that. It's did you ever think that they might be reacting to a real situation in the world? Do you ever think that they might be sick and tired of having half their stuff taken from them if you're not happy? Did you ever think that they don't like being accused of being abusive because, I don't know, they said, I don't like this, or you shouldn't do that, or maybe they got angry? They're a human being, but you don't allow them any of that. Talking to the women. The women don't allow the men any of that without going, haha, got you. Well, you know what? One thing I have learned from paying attention and listening to men is that a man can only take so much. And then he's done.
Men have gradually learned to stop trying to be the change to modern women's gutter attitudes towards the dating and marriage scene. Men have done enough. Men have made enough women comfortable with the invention of things, even down to their tampons and pads. Men have made women comfortable and happy. Men have given women the privilege to live and thrive in a free country. Men have made women rich, either through divorce settlement or support. Men have made phones and internet, and given women the chance to sit in front of a camera and record trash stories about men. We men need to know that we can't do everything, especially when the people we want to help are not responsible. We have been out here for some years back, telling women what men want in life and relationships, telling women that men deserve honor and respect for what they have done for them and the world. But these women have chosen to be what they are, hypocrites and ingrates. Eventually, the best thing to do is to walk away.
The reason why men hate this new generation of women so much is because we're finally starting to realize how powerful.
Men are not intimidated by powerful women. They really aren't. I'll tell you what I see in this new generation of women. Very little self-respect. I'm 34 years old and I have never seen the level of hoery going on in this world. Most of these women can't cook. They're foolish women. They don't know how to build their household. Instead, they destroy it with their own hands. We got women emasculating men left to right, saying it's a problem for them to be a man. But baby, I got a boy. And as parents to a boy, it's my job to be the example and set the standard for the woman that's gonna come into his life. It's my husband's job to raise him and teach him what a man really looks like. You see, my husband and I, we work together. I respect his role as male of the household, and he pours on to me all the love I need to keep this household going. See, baby, I'm powerful in my own unique way, and so is my husband.
Come to think of it, there is absolutely no benefit to being with a woman anymore. All men have gotten from women is disrespect and loss of joy and assets. Who goes out to bust their ass every day and then gets cheated on, men? Who raises another man's kids for years and eventually finds out the kids are not theirs, men? Who does everything they can, and the only thing they do apart from working hard is work harder and then come back home to get told that he's inadequate and deserve to be alone, men? Who gets to lose all he has worked for and become homeless and still has to pay child support? Men. Who works hard every day but can't come home to a warm meal and needs to beg for sex, men? Who fucking works all their life to make the woman they will be with one day comfortable and happy, and they never get to hear, "Thank you for being my hero. Me and the kids are proud of you." It's men. It's the fucking men who make the world keep spinning, who make the world a happy place for women and kids, and then get told that there is nothing special about them and what they have done. Fuck all these women asking where are the good men. All these bitch-ass feminism and equality can go to hell for all I care.
Men shut down and walk away because after World War I and World War II, men were conditioned in a way that we never have been before in human history. Over 100 million men died during that conflict, and 85% of men between 18 and 55 were involved in the war effort. So the majority of men were away in war. And after that, they came back and all they were seeking was peace. And they were shut down and probably suffering from PTSD on a scale we've never seen before in human history. And so now the next generation modeled that behavior. The next generation of men watched and saw that's how you deal with stress. That's how you deal with conflict. You just shut down, you seek peace, and you don't respond. So now we've got a generation of men where she comes and she's got some issue that she wants to discuss. Now men just shut down and walk away and don't want to engage. Now, of course, that does nothing more than infuriate her and make her ramp up even more in terms of how she's presenting this issue. Now, before she just wanted to talk about it, now the fact that emotionally he's shutting down and walking away, she explodes. And if you want to see what I mean, have a look between Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston in The Breakup, in the kitchen scene. You'll see exactly that dynamic that I'm talking about being carried out right then and right there. And that's what goes on in most relationships now. And what we can learn to do is for men to show up, be present, be able to deal with her emotions. And equally, when we do that, she's there to support us. If we go into the other direction, it becomes a complete disaster.
Peace. Give men peace and respect. They will stay forever. But these women don't care. They are all out for themselves. Have you heard women say we need to make sure we are happy and men can take care of themselves? The worst part is that you can't have these women raise your kids. What you are going to get is a kid who doesn't know what is going on in life, an effeminate boy and an entitled and masculine woman.
Noticing a lot of females wonder why dudes don't try to holler at them anymore. It's not because you're ugly or anything like that. It's just that shit has become so difficult. Back in the day, the worst thing we had to worry about was getting rejected. Nowadays, we got to worry about getting screenshot, called thirsty, and the worst of them all, getting a video of us getting rejected, put on the internet. Funny thing about the females who like to screenshot and call you thirsty is when a screenshot is coming from a text message conversation that y'all had. How thirsty can I possibly be if I already have your number? Y'all never fail to mention that he's thirsty, but y'all always fail to mention how he got your number.
Men are leaving because modern women have lost respect for themselves and men. They have lost the balance of what it means to be a woman and what it means to be a man. There is nothing left for serious men. All that is left is Chad and Tyrone's gains. That's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.